Alrighty guys, what is going on? Corbin with Corbin's Corner Reviews back again for another episode. And today we have the Black Sheep Baggers Sentenced, but this is the relaunch. So, pretty cool there. Before I get into it, I do have a sponsor, Black Sheep Baggers, blacksheepbaggers.com. Bags, boards, accessories, apparel, all that good stuff. They are fantastic people. You know how I feel about them. Use code Corbin5 for 10% off over there. So the Sentenced, they relaunched it. The initial Sentenced was the herringbone with the Sorcerer fast side. Now this one is straight up wizard materials, but the fill is different. So I really, really like it. I will talk about it as I'm throwing. I like what they've done. Disclaimer, it's the first warm day we've had this winter that I could actually throw because it's been 70, but then we got a tornado that night. So it's been incredibly windy. It's not that windy out today. So kids are going to be out. Wife's out cleaning her car. Kids are a little bit crazy. I'm sorry. Let's just work through it together, right? So let's get into price here. So Alex just told me the price the other day, and as always, I forgot. I think they went up like $5 or something. It's like 95, I think. Might be 95 or 100. Yeah, buddy, stop yelling. Go that way, please. It could be 95 or 100. I'm not sure, but either way, still really good price. And use code Corbin5 for 10% off, and there you go. Your shipping's essentially covered. You're good to go. So, price is not too bad. Break-in method. I did my toss sauce on them as usual. I think I did snake oil on this set because I just got that one in and wanted to try it. So I did snake oil with a little bit of wrinkle guard because I always do. Came out really, really good. They started out a little bit quick. They're starting to slow down, which is nice. But they play absolutely great. So we'll get into speeds. So think about a Wizard L, stuff like that. You got 5 on the slow, 8 on the fast. So this fast side, it is my favorite fast side, just period on a bag. I love to see it. Herringbone, I'm a huge fan of. And this herringbone, this is like the white herringbone. It typically plays a little bit quicker. The white and the teal play quicker. Go inside, please. Thank you. The pearl and the light gray are the next, and then the dark gray is kind of with that. And then like orange, red, and navy blue are pretty much the slowest. So if you guys are curious, that's my personal breakdown. But yeah, I like how the white's play, and I want something just a touch quicker, and that's what I like. So 3 Fs. We got fill, feel, and flop. So the fill is a mixed fill. I think this might be their RTR. I forget what it's stands for, but this is a new resin that they're using, and it feels absolutely great. I wanted a bag between a Wizard and a Wizard L. Wizards are a little too bouncy. I mean, they're good for what I wanted to do with them, but they're not as friendly as I wanted them to be, and pushing was hard. I would hop over the hole a lot. Wizard Ls are beautiful. They're drippy. They feel awesome in the hand. They play how I want them to. They're harder to flop. Like, of course they're harder to flop because they're so much looser and so much more friendly. I wanted a bag right in the middle. Found it. It's money. It's absolutely perfect. It drips in the hole. It's really, really friendly, but it's also touch active. So really nice blend between those two bags for me, and it's just what I was looking for, which is perfect. Overall feel of the bag is great. The corner seams edges are awesome. Closing stitches, great sublimation on it. It looks awesome. I really like the colors with this Moon Man. Really, really cool. And then overall flop, it's going to get a little floppy. I mean, just due to the materials and the fill in here, going to get a little floppy, but it's not crazy. So definitely something you can get a good handhold on. So it brings us into playability here. It's carpet, blocks, pushes, cuts, flops, rolls, airmail drags, sneak around and drop. Mostly fast side, a little bit of slow side, just depends. But it's just a really good, versatile all-around bag. So let's get into throwing these bad boys here. See if I can get the kiddos to attempt to listen. Hey, you gotta get out of the way, please. You're right in the middle of my court. Can you go down past the board? Nolan, you too. Grab your scooter. You can eat it. Grab your scooter. Grab your scooter. Bring it over to you, please. And just get it out of the way. Thank you. Told you we're going to have to work through it a little bit. So, start slow side here. On the board conditions right now, it's like 50-ish degrees out. Boards are playing a touch quick, but these are playing really true. Really, really nice. Just that touch slower. I literally threw them on Wednesday at League, and they were just a little bit quick. And told my partner, oh, that flop was almost perfect. Told my partner, I wanted to keep throwing them at League because they are going to slow down. Easy. They're going to slow down just a touch, which is nice. He throws a harder bag. He throws a really, really flat bag, but he throws pretty high rev, so it makes his bag kind of climb up the board. So he needs something just a touch slower. I like something a touch quicker because I don't have the crazy high revs that a lot of people do. I have revs. My bag's normally pretty flat, but not crazy high. So something a little bit quicker kind of works for me. Lets me keep it straight toward the hole. So this is a really nice blend between the two of us. just with how it plays. So it just goes. Man, it's just friendly. It's nice. I like the way it feels out of the hand. Just easy to throw. Easy to throw. Pretty pretty drippy around the hole. They're not fully broken yet, so they're not completely drippy yet, but they will be. It's just kind of funny how something's going to slow down but get drippier. It's weird, but it happens. So let's go fast side here. No surprises with this fast side, but it's not 100% broken in yet. This fast side, tends to feel a little hard for a while, and I got it almost past that point, but it's not quite there. So it will actually speed up just a touch, and not necessarily speed up, but definitely get a little more friendly around the hole. That's all it is. So like that one hanging there wouldn't be hanging there if it was 100% broken. But oh, you're supposed to go. But I think this relaunch drops on the 18th of March. This video will be out before then, so you guys will be able to get your hands on them, which is very cool. The Juggernaut, I'm not entirely sure when that one drops, but really like what they did. Moon Man, just a relaunch, Little white herringbone there, like it. So, oh my God. Stand fast side here on the way back. Totally miss. But that's kind of why I like this 8 fast side. It's fast, but it's also fairly forgiving. Forgives you on a miss. I'm just lofting those way too much, aren't I? I just got done throwing kill shots, the AR-15s. So my touch on the bag is not quite there because those things are so incredibly fast that if you miss the hole, you miss the board. So maybe. Yep, follow, thank you. So I like them. I'm really glad the Black Sheep came out with something like this. I liked the original Sentenced. Never did a review on it, but I liked the original Sentenced. It's just that fast side man, it's tough. It starts out completely lightning. After that, guys, can you please go that way, please? So it starts out, oh, that was nose down. Gross. Starts out completely quick, really hard, kind of difficult to break in, right? Grab a corner. It did not grab a corner. And then it settles into like this perfect spot, which is nice. And then after the perfect spot, darn it, it basically gets kind of slow. The material just kind of changes speeds too much for my liking. So I prefer this 8 side. I was nose down on that one. If I throw it straight, it might actually take that bag with it. It's okay. Still learning how to throw a bag, guys. I went through like a 2-month slump. Just kind of coming out of it like the last couple of weeks. Hey, I need you guys to be a little quieter, okay? So, just now coming out of it. Like a slump to the point of, like, my mechanics were so off and I knew what I was doing, but I couldn't change it. Like that bag. I just missed. See if I can go fast side and drip around that. That'd be nice. I took it with me. It's okay. But yeah, like literally a slump to the point of my mechanics were just shot. My fast bag was like the fast bag. It just didn't even matter. It wasn't correcting my mistakes anymore. It was tough. Went through a little period there where it was just like I got to a point where I was like, I don't really want to throw anymore. I don't want to go to blind draws. I don't want to do it. I wanted to come outside and figure it out, but it's too cold. So I couldn't quite do that. And it was bugging me. I literally stopped playing for a couple of weeks. Trying to lay a block. Wrong side though. I stopped playing for a couple of weeks because I was just tired of it. I was tired of throwing poorly. Nothing I did was really working. I switched to a step for about 2-3 weeks. Went back to the step. Cut, grab, go, fall. It's like bop it, bop it, twist it, smack it, pull it. Still talking about bop it or what? But I literally just stopped throwing. I didn't want to throw anymore. It wasn't fun. Nothing I did was fun. I just could not string it together. It's tanking my PPR. Just wasn't throwing a bag well, and it really wasn't fun. So I was stepping, and that actually kind of helped. I thought I was going to stick with stepping, but then I ended up not because one of the venues I play at, on one side of the board, it's hard to step because my arm was actually hitting the wall a lot. So I stopped doing that. Kick. There we go. So I stopped stepping at that point, and then I was throwing normal, like non-stepping, like I've been doing for the longest time. And all of a sudden, I straightened stuff out. Like, what happened here? So I just kind of stuck with it. Realized that my tempo was off, my balance was off, and started getting those back, and I'm feeling better. Oh, that's a horrible throw though. Darn it. Feeling better. I am. I averaged a flat 9 the other night through switch and bracket. Just felt pretty good, and that's where I like to be. I like to throw like that because I play a dirty game still. Oh, that's too far right. So it worked for me. Flops, rolls, stuff like that. Throwing fast side when I wasn't feeling super comfortable. Throwing slow side when I was feeling good. I was throwing wizard L's. So very similar to this, of course. But just felt better, I was trying to leave it there. It's all right. Might as well clean her up. I knew I was going to hit the fence. I need to move this damn fence, man. I tell you what. Cut out an arm slot in it or something. Yeah, because it's the second time I've done that today. That hurts. I'm just not going to go for that. Not that big step out. Still got it with a baby step out. Like, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Just finish her with an airmail because now my knuckle hurts. I don't want to start bleeding over the bags. Bang. Oh, felt good too. That's all right. So that, guys, is the Black Sheep Baggers Sentenced relaunch. I really like what they did with it. Honestly, I'm so glad they switched the fast side and then adjusted the fill a little bit. Really good changes, I think. They did a great job. So if you guys want something between like a Wizard and a Wizard L, this is the ticket. It's perfect to me. This is great. I love what they did with this bag. It's going right into my bag. I just love how it plays. So that is the short and sweet on the Black Sheep Baggers Sentenced relaunch here. If you guys like this one, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.